well, you can argue she is the total package. Maybe that should be her nickname, but she is as budding a prospect and as highly touted a prospect as we have in this division. Going to be interesting to see her put her skills on display here in this matchup tonight.
Yeah, she's something else. I mean, I always try to find words to describe these young fighters that just are truly well-rounded. She's one of those fighters. She can fight everywhere. She's got great grappling. She's a tremendous striker. And it's her fight IQ. She fights wise beyond her years. She's young in the game, but when you watch her, you would never expect that this young lady is just getting started.
And with some humility, champ, she'll say, I could beat her in a kickboxing match, I'll beat her in a grappling match, and damn right I'm going to beat her in MMA.
I think you have to have that. If you want to be the best, you got to have that.
All right, so here's the proud Brazilian Mayra Bueno Silva. What a rise to contention it has been for this young woman. She fought outstandingly well in the Holly Holm fight. Of course, that result was overturned, but the promotion believed in her to such an extent that when they turned her around, it was for the title against Raquel Pennington. This is a five-tool player, an outstanding ground game. She's got a lot of different submissions in her arsenal, and you can be sure for the opposition that is something of which they are acutely aware as they step up to face Mayra Bueno Silva here tonight. Well, a lot of us remember when this arena was erected, and a lot of UFC history has played out here since. Etihad Arena sold out tonight in Abu Dhabi for the latest UFC pay-per-view. All right, almost ready to go with this one. Here is tonight's tale of the tape. Now for the official introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Featherweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Ketlen, Vieira. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mayra Bueno Silva.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, so here's Manaus's Ketlen Vieira trying to get off to one of her patented hot starts here tonight, and you can just tell there is not only an increased comfortability and confidence inside that octagon, but she believes she's the best in the world. And now that she starts to carry herself that way, maybe she actually can realize a UFC title. Oh, she is in real trouble.
Now we will start to end the fight.
Yep. Well, how clean is that jab by Mayra Bueno Silva?
Never seen anything like this, J.A. How in the world are these two women still standing? Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Bueno Silva's back in full guard.
This is a terrible position.
Oh, that's how you do it. Postures up and lands to the head. Well, she's staying busy, continuing to land ground strikes. There's another one. Under 3 minutes to go in round one.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet.
Big body kick.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
Another body kick land.
Beautiful hook there. Oh, how good's that leg kick? Just out of range with the big right hand. Bueno Silva gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Great tempo to her striking game tonight. She is staying busy, and a nice series of punches again there.
She's in a great flow state. The hands are flowing, the head movement's going. She's doing a fantastic job.
You love that flow state.
I love it.
Swing and a miss by Bueno Silva. There's a takedown attempt by her there. Not a great entry. What does the Olympian have to say?
She has to mix it up. She has to trick her opponent to go to the spot that she wants if she's going to get this fight where she needs it to be.
Boom! Well, she continues to land to the body, attacking those organs, right? Not a lot of protection there, and you're seeing some visible damage now on the other side.
Visible damage. She's done a tremendous job understanding and recognizing where the weakness was. And she has exploited that, and she's going to continue as she tries to get her hand raised.
5 minutes in the books. Heading back to the corner now. Vieira's got a nasty cut above the eye. Cutman has his work to do here in advance of round 5. All right, back to the stools we go, and that will give us a chance to look at some of the replays. She has a big cut on her forehead, courtesy of the multitude of strikes she absorbed in that last round.
She took a lot of shots in that round. Her toughness was on full display. She is as physically durable as anyone we have seen in the octagon. But you cannot be on the receiving end of punches and strikes like this. When you start to take damage to the forehead, you're bleeding. In the way that she's bleeding, she has got to be better defensively.
Yeah, Cutman appears to have stopped the bleeding, at least for now, but she's got to find a way to protect herself so that gash doesn't get worse. All right, here we go with our next round. 2 of the best women in this division. We'll see who takes the upper hand here.
You got to make a decision when you get up off of your stool, going to the next round.
They're all waiting to it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a 4-part play, because this fight is about done.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. Oh, a big left hand. Well, she hasn't gotten the finish yet, but it's not for a lack of effort. Several huge uppercuts have landed, and prevailing wisdom is she goes right back to it here, I would think.
She has to go back to that. Why would she not go back to it? You don't fix something that's working. It ain't broken. Don't try to fix it. She is a master of landing uppercuts.
Massive head kick.
Boom! Big jab. Oh!
Bueno Silva's thigh really starting to show serious signs of bruising here.
Way to kick her off and try to get some space to get up.
Oh, strong series of kicks. See the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive hook, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
All right, let's see if she can get back to the hook here, of course. Oh!
Huge shot going on right here.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round. All right, so her hooks have certainly been the big storyline in this one, DC. Give us a prediction. You think she goes back to it here?
She's absolutely going to go back to it. When I look at her fight, I think of John Lineker, where he just throws hooks to the body, hooks to the head. She does a great job of mixing up the target, and now as the fight has progressed, expect her to try to really sit down on one and end the fight.
Well, I'm not sure her hands, her striking has ever looked better. She continues to land with both. Oh, lands a hip toss now. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, she got that locked in.
She has so many tricks in this position.
Oh, she got out. How good is that?
It's work. Come on, stand to work. It's work.
All right, half guard position for her here, and this is a spot where we've seen her have a lot of wild success in previous fights.
She has a tremendous amount of success from this position because she's so knowledgeable. She keeps the right side underhook, and she just goes to work with that left arm. She's posting and elbowing. She's building her posture and punching. There are just so many different ways for her to score strikes from this position.
next round, find that double jab in straight right.
All right, there's the horn. Let us now check out some of the action from that round, DC. What a display of striking.
Yeah, John, she did a great job. I mean, she knew exactly what she needed to do, and she mixed everything up beautifully, right? Every punch landed to a kick. Whenever her opponent thought kicks, she would follow up with punches. It was a masterclass in striking over the course of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Vieira's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense. Right on the button. Well, she went to the... She's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Well, pretty good recovery by her opponent after being stunned. We see this all the time, right? If you don't close the deal when you have that opportunity, your opponent's back in.
She's hurt bad.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, hard to see exactly where she is cut, but it's somewhere around that eye area. Doesn't look good. Oh, she's got to keep pressing now. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Nice. Nicely done. Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really light her up now. Just misses with a left hook there. Well, this is one of the more active rounds we have seen all night long. Both of these women have realized success with the striking, and both seem damaged.
It's always fun when you get a fight like this, where you see the blood on both sides, where you see the swelling on both sides, where you see the concern from both fighters recognizing that, wow, I've got my equal in front of me.
What a shot by her there. I'm not sure her opponent knows where she is. She's in the octagon still.
She can't possibly know where she is. After taking such a massive head kick.
Vieira's eye is closing up. Well, they don't let you wear headgear, but she don't need it tonight, right? Beautiful job defensively.
She's doing a great job of blocking up top. Nothing of any substance has landed to this point. She gets to the single collar tie. Look for her to move.
Bueno Silva's got the head. Let's see if she can finish off this guillotine attack. Straight punch is good. Big elbow there lands. Oh, she's got her back. Final seconds of the round. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. Man, it looks like you could slide a $50 right into that gash on her cheek. Better to be there than above the eye, but not a great look either way.
Absolutely, and just a visual of that cut at the end of the fight is not a good thing. She was a little bit lax in her defense, and she's ultimately paying for it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Well, how impressive is this young woman? High volume of strikes in the previous round and picking up exactly where she left off here and not really showing any signs of slowing down. She looks like she could go, huge connection fire there.
Massive shot land. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
Vieira's right torso starting to bruise pretty good here. Back and Forward we go. Could be the beginning of the end here.
Oh, there we go.
Bueno Silva's able to make a nice transition there back into side control. All right, north-south position now, DC. If you're on the bottom, what are you trying to do to escape?
If I'm the bottom fighter, she needs to try and force the top fighter to make an action, to create some sort of sequence that will allow her to start defending. Because the moment you're on the bottom there, you're just kind of waiting, right? You're fighting with your hands, trying to grasp onto something that will allow you to get up. It's a very difficult defensive position, but it's not impossible. There are many, many ways for you to get back up to your feet.
Bueno Silva's right back to the full mount here. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, Jonathan, he just gets up.
Oh, hard ground strike there, and that one opened up a cut. All right, so the ladies make their way back to the feet. Nice job by her there, and the crowd is just lapping it up.
Yeah, they're loving her willingness to fight to get back to her feet. She never accepted being on the bottom, so even though it was difficult, she got it done, and now she looks to impose herself on her opponent.
Well, she's done a really nice job attacking that thigh, and now the damage is so visible that a doctor might get in here soon.
Somebody needs to get in there and stop the fight. Every time her opponent goes to throw a leg kick, I grimace. I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see another leg kick land, because it's not like she's slapping.
Right.
These are thudding kicks intended to just kick through her leg.
30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant connection fire there. DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive blow.
That'll do it! Oh, my goodness!
What a turn of events here inside this arena. An absolutely crazy flush knockout, and there's going to be no wiping that smile off her face tonight.
She's going to be smiling all the way to the bank after a knockout like that. What a performance. What a knockout. Unbelievable.
Let's get it inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 53 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout, Ketlen Vieira!
So Ketlen Vieira, your winner here tonight, and you start to wonder on the strength of this performance, is the ceiling for Vieira a UFC Women's Bantamweight title? She put all the skills together here tonight, and you gotta think, given the strength of this performance, the rest of the division will have no choice but to take notice.